It's Marks Washington from MTC Media. Look, Steve Nash was let go today, and that caught my radar. And then I saw all the crying and whining about, oh, I bet Steve Nash is the happiest guy that Steve Nash got let go, as if Steve Nash was some sort of victim. When Steve Nash got the job because of player empowerment, because of KD, because of KD, you know, uh, recommended him to get the job, and everything was supposed to be kumbaya. And yeah, when Steve Nash didn't deliver, Steve Nash lost the job, and deservingly so. Now you can talk about Kyrie Irving and everything else. The Nets knew what Kyrie Irving was when they got him. Steve Nash was brought in; he had to manage that. He couldn't manage it. So yes, the Nets moved on to him. And for people who think it's unfair, it's not unfair. Tyrone Lue got 6 games, an entire 6 games post LeBron before he was fired. No one sat around there and said, hey, man, this is unfair to Tyrone Lue. He's actually won a championship. That's more than what Steve Nash has won. Steve Nash has never won anything of significance when it comes to team efforts. I know people don't want to hear it, but he doesn't. He was back-to-back MVPs. The Suns couldn't even make it to the NBA Finals. Make all the excuses you want about the Spurs series all you want. That's no excuse. No excuse. When has he ever delivered to get a team to where they want to get to? He couldn't do it. Dallas Mavericks made it after they got rid of him. Dallas Mavericks made it twice after they got rid of him. Oh, you remember he was GM of Team Canada, 2012 to 2019. Who is the biggest disappointment when it comes to Olympic qualifying? Team Canada, who couldn't even qualify for the Olympics when they hosted a win-or-go-home game, coached by Nick Nurse, someone else that gets nothing but praise. Okay, but at least Nick Nurse has won an NBA Finals. I haven't seen Steve Nash win anything. I have not seen Steve Nash be able to manage on an NBA level. If you cannot manage on an NBA level, then you can't be an NBA coach. I don't care what you did or how likable you were. And oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened to Steve. It doesn't matter. He did not know how to manage that situation. Now you can argue, well, who does? Well, we're going to find out, because it looks like they're going to bring in Udoka, the Boston Celtics former coach, who, by the way, the Celtics wanted him out the organization so bad, they gave him away with no compensation. No compensation. That's how bad they wanted him to go. So now we know that in Boston, I know he has the interim tag, but the current coach might end up, especially how Boston's playing now, Mazzulla might end up with a job permanently. So he might end up with a win out of that. And I know how popular he is with certain people in the NBA community. So he's going to get every shot he's going to get every shot he can to get the job permanent. But back to Steve Nash. Stop it with this. Oh, Steve Nash is the happiest person in the world garbage, to try to deflect from the fact that he failed with one of the jobs that people would have fought for. A job that probably should have went to a Sam Cassell instead of to some guy who didn't deserve it. And Steve Nash didn't deserve it. And he got the ending from someone who gets a coaching job that didn't deserve to have it in the first place. So feel sorry for Steve Nash? No. Does it mean that the next season is going to be rescued? Probably not. They're heading towards the end of Do the Right Thing, looking like Sal's Pizzeria at the end. But that does not mean that the right move wasn't made today in getting rid of Steve Nash. The only problem with it is they did it too late. This is Mark Washington from MTC.